My husband is Server Zekiryaev. We met in Crimea, in the city of Bakhchisaray. We've been married for 22 years. October the 11th marks exactly 22 years. On the day of his arrest, it was 20 years. Now it's been 2 years without him. The Russian security forces broke into the house at 5:50 a.m. They knocked. We opened the door for them. They presented a search warrant and started searching the house. They went through all the floors of our house. Our children were sleeping, so they woke up and started crying and yelling. They told us to calm our children down. They conducted the search and took my husband. When I was saying goodbye to him, I hugged him and remembered that it was exactly our wedding anniversary. They want to show something, I guess, from their side that he's guilty. I don't really know what for, why they need these expert reviews, all these fraudulent forced expert reviews. Experts that conduct these linguistic experiments, that determine voices, it's all faked. For conversations in public places, in a mosque, it was a mosque, they being charged with these criminal statutes, Statute 205.5 Part 2 and seizure of power. We have 13 children. The oldest are grown up already. They help out. It's very hard, especially without a father's kindness, without his love. He's a very good father. He paid a lot of attention to all of them. He was more of a father than I was a mother, because when they'd get sick, he would always be with them. He cared for them completely. He helped treat them. He took them to the hospital. He conducted the treatment like clockwork, given out medicine and treated them all by himself. And from their very birth, he'd bathed them himself, and still, the last child was born, and I had to learn to do all of this. The last was born already without him. Ayesha, she's 1.5 years old. She doesn't know him at all, only through photos. My phone background is a photo of him, and I get a phone call. "Baba," she yells, and immediately takes the phone. Of course I show them the photos, but otherwise we didn't take her to court. We couldn't show her to him. We sent him the birth certificate and some photos, that's all. I sent him photographs of the children with every letter, and somehow, through his lawyer, he returned these photos to me. The back of each photograph was completely filled with writing about each child, his love for them, to each daughter, to his sons, to the oldest and the youngest. He's a very loving father. My youngest son even says that he dreams of his father very often as of late. He just turned 3 on October 11th. One time he went outside, we heard the sound of the door. I asked him, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to save my Baba. I'll take him into my hands and I'll start running and no one will catch me." They can see that prison is bad. We explain why he's in prison, that he's been framed and so on. And they understand that it's all a lie. And my son asks, "Where does Papa live? He has a home. Why doesn't he live at home, with us?" The child is 3 years old, and that's the sort of thing he says.
Он вот такие вещи говорит.